Wow, skateboarding sure is fun. I really hope I don't get attacked by a Terminator with laser guns or anything.
Oh no!
Welcome back to the 5th or 6th, technically, devlog in my devlog series. This week I made a Terminator enemy who's completely overpowered. Then I started working on a vehicle system, and then since I wanted to incorporate the beginning of some puzzle levels into the game, I made a split aim system. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this in a video yet, but I did say, I think somewhere, that if I hit 100 subs or 5,000 views on my channel in total, then I would drop the new beta, which has Chad, Derek, the dual-wield weapons, all that cool stuff. So just hit subscribe if you want a new version to play, because the old version is pretty outdated, and I really want to see some feedback on everything I've added in like the past month. And now on to the fun stuff I made this week, and by fun I mean completely overpowered and probably shouldn't be in the game. That is, of course, the dual SMGs I was talking about last time. I said I would make them if I got bored enough, and would you know it, I got bored enough. Here is some gameplay of them. I think I'll keep it for maybe a training level, or just sandbox, or maybe like an Easter egg level to reward exploration. Also, after this, I decided to actually make some progress on Chapter 2 after seeing Randall's devlog, and I was afraid Dr. Progress would come after me.
Name's Progress. Dr. Progress.
So I actually made some progress. The first thing I did for Chapter 2 was make the floors thicker, because last time the problem was that the floors were too thin, and then the player would do like weird somersaults and stuff. I've been starting to work a lot more on some level design, and I want to add a bunch of props on the top, like maybe plants you can kick around, and then it go bonk bonk on people, and I think that'd be fun level design and puzzle solving as well. But I'm going to procrastinate that for now because I want art for this. So I hit up Dylan, and then he told me he needed to make NES games or something, so I guess the art is up to me. I'll probably have some horrible looking buildings next week, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, on to the star of the show, or one of the stars of the show, because the other one's the Terminator. And by this, I mean the laser weapons. So I was watching a bunch of sci-fi crap. I don't really remember. I just watch a lot of stuff. Anyway, I didn't really think I was going to do this until I saw this video of this guy hitting like this big metal thing, and then it makes the pew pew sound from Star Wars. And I'm like, yo, you can make the pew pew thing by bonking a big metal wire? That's epic. Anyway, so I had to make an entirely new laser gun in Unity. Usually making a weapon is pretty easy, but it's with the already included ammo types. So I had to make an entirely new ammo type, and then change every line with the ammo type crap, and rewrite it so that it can actually work with the laser guns. So yeah, I added that, and laser weapons should be pretty easy and should have the same process as making a regular one. So I added a laser rifle first, and I'll add a laser pistol next week if I feel like it. For now it's purple because Thanos, and maybe I'll make it red, but I like purple for now. I'm planning on making like maybe a lightsaber, I mean space sword, please don't copyright me Star Wars, to put in my game, because I've really wanted to do something to do with glow, and I mean it's been pretty difficult so far, especially with post-processing and like this shader graph stuff, because I don't understand any of that, even with Bracky's tutorials, which is a first, so I'm gonna put that off maybe this week, or maybe I'll work on it if I get bored enough. So I hope I get bored, because space swords are super cool. Anyway, now we have the laser weapons, and we have the new level, so we're gonna put that all together and make a Terminator level. The Terminator is probably one of the hardest regular enemies, because its health is 10, which is like 3 times as much as any regular enemy. But he also chases after you, except he's kinda slow, and a problem I wanted to fix for a long time is that my enemies don't know how to go upstairs.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I still don't know how to fix that, but if anybody is like smart Unity person, help me out here, okay? Anyway, I got the Terminator working, and if you're wondering why it's so ugly, it's because I drew it. I drew this in Photoshop. I just took like the regular thug, and then I added some silver, and then I made its eyes red, and bada bing bang boom, you got a really ugly rip-off Terminator. I put the Terminator into some test levels just to have fun with it, and it's actually the hardest enemy I've fought so far because of its health. Also, the laser guns do 2.5 damage, and the player has like 4 or 5 health, so you get hit twice by the Terminator and you are killed. The Terminator also has 100% accuracy because, you know, it's a robot. It's probably supposed to do that. So yeah, I think it might be like a mini boss, but if it's a mini boss, I should probably make it bigger. Or it could be like a Pokemon gym of boss enemies, and you fight your way up to like a Robo Chad. Or Robo Derek for that matter, or just, you know, Robo something. I also want to give enemies the ability to jump, because the only enemies who can chase you vertically are the drones, because they can fly. But I want enemies to also have that, like, following jump logic or something, but I'll figure that out. And now on to more puzzle solving stuff. I added split aim. I was really confused at how to do this first, and then I kind of broke my game, so then I just did a bunch of programming and it works. The way I'm doing this, you press like left shift, I think, to activate the split aim, something like that, I forgot. And I also changed something about my dual wield weapons. Before that, they were like an offset shot, so you shoot so if you press shoot, one shoots first and then the other is slightly delayed, like in Fortnite. It's like ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. But then I decided to make them shoot at the same time because that way I think the split aim just feels a lot better. And split aim with M4 is the stupidest thing because it's completely broken. And split aim with P90 as well if you feel like it. And I also started doing some puzzle solving for it, except me as a bad puzzle solver probably can't make good puzzle levels, so. Another thing I've been working on so far is a vehicle system. The first thing I wanted to add is a skateboard because, you know, it can jump and stuff, and my friend Pedro also has a skateboard. I'm not trying to make this my friend Pedro, but 2D and also has the Carlson jump and slide stuff, because that's just lame. Alright, anyway, but I want it to be more like, you know, you're on your motorcycle and people in cars are following you. Kind of like in my friend Pedro, but I want it to be more like you're in control of your motorcycle as you're going, and if you crash into enemies, you die. Because I think in that chase scene, you only move up or down to evade bullets. But I want more control in my game for the vehicles because I really like cars. Also, I need a motorcycle in the game because Keanu Reeves is a legend and a motorcycle legend at that. But for now, I only have a really lame skateboard, and it's completely jank, but I love it because it's so hilariously bad. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and for my playtesters, I'll have a version to playtest finally out with the drones and everything. So yeah.